From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tennessee Titans. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We'll play action here. It's Milrow. Putting down the field, and he's got it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Milrow. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
Milrow from the gun. That one is caught. Horton has it. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the red zone now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quandre Diggs with the INT. And the Titans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Defense showing blitz here. Ward. It's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Ward in the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Ward now. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is Walker on second. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down throw here from Milroe. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Buying some time left. He's calling his own number again. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Shotgun now for Milroe. That's JSN. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap down to Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. This one a little bit off target, Brock. That's incomplete. first time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Come on. Cowboy 80.
Got a shotgun. It's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Alec Iomanner, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he gets it away from his end zone. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
At the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Walker on 1st down. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the gun, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll try it left with P-Rod. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd. Their 1st play. They run once more with P-Rod. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Connection is made. Iomanner. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find a soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, Ward going to the air. Setting up the screen, it's Pollard. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. Another punt brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. Back deep, that's Gray. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing here, Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Milrow with it on first. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 40 on second down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays where they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now, off play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Fielded at the 14. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Buffalo 18.
Now Ward. Brought in right side. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
18-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And nearly a first down there. He stopped at the 24.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Straight ahead they go with Piron. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. It's the Titans with it on 4th and 4. Here comes the Titans punting unit.
For the Titans.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. They've got a man in motion. Here's Milrow, first and 10. Dump off caught by his back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 38. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Milrow throwing on third down. This one's to Andrews outright. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying for it with Milrow. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Here's second and 5. Short pass, Bryant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Another try following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
15 yards and leads to third down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Looking to throw. Into a crowd and intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterbacks.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They go with Piron here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Going left side, Williams with it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They get to Pollard from the gun. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Going for it, it's Williams. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. And that was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Fourth down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a first down.
Ward in the pistol. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap down to Ward. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now they face second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Again, Ward going to the air. He's able to hit Ridley. Complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead for Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Third down, 1 yard to go. Another run for Williams. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Titans chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Titans 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
From the gun, Milrow. Finds him on the crossing route. Some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 16. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now, Milrow. That one is caught. Bolton has it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. From the pistol, give here to Walker. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has it at the 11. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Williams to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground with Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They give on second to Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Again, the run with Pollard. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now again for the first time to Khalil Mullins. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. As he pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Mullins now. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans now within one score in the fourth. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. one away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming here from the 12. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans 14 points back. Second and 6 coming up here. They run once more with Spears. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd down, here's Spears. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
The tackle by Leonard Williams.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Ward off the play fake. Try and push it deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for them at the 38. Going now on 1st down. Ward. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for two.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point.
They want to run it across. He reaches the end zone, so the two-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.